A Clinton County woman whose actions led to a school lockdown enters a plea. Today is Wednesday, August 27th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Sunny today with high in the mid-70s. A Beavertown man was killed in a one-vehicle accident Monday afternoon. 44-year-old Joshua Harold was traveling Route 522 near Middleburg when his SUV traveled off the road and hit a home. Harold died at the scene. ICE has confirmed that they detained 24 people in a targeted enforcement in Center County. Each of the men were taken into custody during traffic stops on Interstate 99 and Route 220 near Bellefonte. StateCollege.com reports 2 men were identified by name. One was from El Salvador and reportedly was a suspected MS-13 gang member who was previously arrested for homicide. The other man was from Honduras, who had a criminal record that includes assault and resisting arrest. 7 others had final orders for removal. 4 were previously expelled. Each of the men had been working at the Mount Nittany Medical Center Patient Tower project. 37-year-old Ashley Snook of Mill Hall has pleaded guilty to charges related to a shooting that led to the lockdown of Keystone Central School District buildings. This week, she entered the guilty plea to terroristic threats, recklessly endangering, and disorderly conduct. Back in May, Snook was involved in a domestic dispute at her home, which borders properties of the Central Mountain Middle School. During the dispute, she discharged a 9mm pistol, shooting a vehicle parked nearby. Both the middle school and the Mill Hall Elementary were placed in a lockdown. 5 years ago, it appeared that Autumn Harris was doing a good deed by moving in with her grandmother to help the Muncie Creek woman remain independent. The grandmother would give Harris the credit card with the stipulation it would be used only for food and household items. However, over the course of 5 years, Harris used the card to buy personal items for herself and her boyfriend, and as of earlier this year, had racked up over $148,000. She's now been charged with financial exploitation of an older adult, theft, and receiving stolen property. A man who had been sleeping in an SUV in Williamsport for 4 days has been charged with theft-related offenses. 28-year-old Joseph White of Philadelphia was caught by police in the SUV in the 700 block of Hepburn Street. He claimed the vehicle was his, but it was learned the Jeep had been stolen from Philadelphia. White remains jailed. There will soon be hunting allowed at state parks on some Sundays. Sunday hunting in state parks will be limited to 3 Sundays this year, November 16th, the 23rd, and 30th. Hunting in state forests will be permitted all 13 Sundays from September 14th to December 7th. The move is the result of the Pennsylvania Game Commission repealing a Sunday hunting ban that had been in place for decades. And the U.S. Post Office has launched its Stamp Encore contest. It allows the public to vote for a previously issued design to be released in 2026. One Pennsylvania icon may be making a comeback. The Mr. Fred Rogers stamp was originally issued in 2018 and is one of 25 options to vote on during the contest. You can vote online at stampsforever.com. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.